Hi, I'm Dr. Taylor Burrowes, and this is my YouTube channel. If you're used to a different background, you know I switch things up from time to time, and I'm liking it, so I hope you do too. Well, I like to talk about relationship red pills, which are basically unpopular truths about relationships and about men and women, because we kind of don't like to take a good, long, hard look at ourselves and admit when we're wrong, when we make mistakes, and where we need to fix ourselves. But some of these things are more traditional, I suppose, but basically they are things that we can't escape. They are just facts. And the more that we try to bury them and avoid them, the more problems we create in our lives. Another one that I want to bring to your attention today is about fun girls. I say fun girls instead of party girls because I think party girls comes with its own sort of connotation of like drugs and alcohol and strippers, who knows, like the rave girls, the people that go to all those music festivals. The list goes on. So I'm not really using that extreme of party girls, but generally speaking, I think well-intended women, especially a lot of the dating coaches that I see out there, they're really emphasizing how to be fun, how to get their attention, and get a lot of hits on the dating apps. First of all, women, we don't have to try that hard, but we should. And we should try in the ways that matter. Not to get more attention just for attention's sake. We should try to elevate ourselves and become better individuals, better women, better future wives, better future mothers. Girls that just want to have fun are not the ones that guys want to marry. Now, before you get defensive, I'm not saying be a miserable, boring woman or too serious, like taking yourself too seriously. Now, you have to understand the nuance here. Women often confuse fun for being high maintenance, seeking attention and validation, and just needing to be entertained all the time. This is where we get it wrong, ladies, and I want to help re-educate you. A healthy man who's integrated and is basically the whole package, he's going to be looking for a woman who can be his partner and who can be the future mother of his children. He's looking for a woman who is warm, sweet, kind, positive, can brighten the room, has like a lovely radiant energy about her. She can make bleak situations bright. She can, be passionate and have a good sense of humor, do lots of fun things together, but she does have to have that element of stability, and she can't seem like she needs to be stimulated all the time and gallivanting all over the place, putting herself out there. That's where it gets to be high maintenance. I hear a lot of women prioritizing being carefree, go with the flow, be the center of attention. And this is not what the right man is going to be looking for. That's going to attract the wrong men into your life. The immature men, the unhealthy men, the men that are just looking for something casual. You don't want to be the girl that's just for fun. Men can compartmentalize sex and love, something that is real, whereas women kind of use sex in order to connect with a man and develop that love. Men are not like that. So if you just act like you're fun, even if you don't have sex with them, even if you're just trying to get their attention, they're automatically going to put you in the category of not wife material, because you're out there all the time getting drinks, going out with the girls, having guy friends, meeting people. That's just high risk situation for a successful, healthy man. Right? If you want a guy, you want him to be fun too, right? You want to have a good time with your partner, but you want that to be special for the two of you. You don't want it to be something that everybody else gets a piece of. You want to be specifically well-grounded and intimate with your partner and bring the best out in each other. I really don't want you to think I'm saying you have to be boring or overly reserved or guarded. You can still be an extrovert. You can still shine in whatever pursuit of purpose you have. Have your shit together. That's important. That's very attractive. Just don't conflate being sexy with being out there like the center of attention. Like you don't have to be Paris Hilton or Kim Kardashian. In fact, the right men will not want you to be those women. They're going to want you to be mindful and to be intentional and conscious about the connections that you make. They need to know that you have some discipline. You have to be able to, carry a household and honor the name of your husband. I mean, if we're talking about 20-odd-year-old men who are really not thinking in that direction of what they want as a wife and a mother, of course, they're going to be looking for maybe a pretty girl who gives him attention, and he likes the ego boost of having the one that's high on the sexual rating scale, right? But when you get more centered and settled in your life, and when you're intentional about who you want to build that lifestyle with, then you're going to be more careful about the character of the woman. That's just the way that it works. Ultimately, you shouldn't need a lot of stimulation or entertainment in order to be happy. And that's what trying to have fun or be fun really is doing. It's putting on that happy attitude, but not really exuding that internalized happiness and contentment that is more stable and consistent over time. We don't need to try that hard to be sexy. Our natural beauty, our health and our stability, and our peace of mind, our contentment is sexy enough. Being you is sexy. That authenticity is going to be very attractive to a healthy, integrated man. You don't need to make big noise and flail about in order to get anyone's attention. So keep it simple. Don't try so hard. Be authentic, but focus on that genuine happiness and equanimity of your mood. And women in general, they're going to fluctuate, right? Like, we have periods for a reason, but we also are just born that way. Women have a different way of being than men do, and that's okay. But we want to be able to self-regulate our system so that we don't flail about emotionally, and we definitely don't need to create the drama of going out there and trying to be fun or act fun. What's fun is being healthy and being able to enjoy life together, share that intimate bond of intimacy and secure attachment and passion. Obviously, life is stressful, and you want to have a healthy person at your side in order to navigate all of the bumps in the road together. And if you believe being fun is your authentic personality, I have to break it to you, it's really not. You might be extroverted, you may be a Leo like me, you might be ambitious and you might be passionate, but that does not require you to constantly be the center of attention. There's something else going on there at your core, and you need to take a good, hard, long look at yourself in the mirror and do some self-healing. If you need to go to therapy, do some reading, do some journaling, get your health in order, starting with your mind, your heart, your soul, and your emotions. So get self-regulated. Learn how to regulate your emotions. That means increasing your emotional literacy. That means understanding your self-awareness, what's happening in your body, what are you experiencing, and healing the old wounds from your childhood and your parents, your family. Those things really affect us. And if you can't create that secure attachment with yourself first and foremost, and you're always looking to the external, whether that's people, things, events, needing to keep up with the Joneses, just sort of say, hey, look at me, choose me. And that is the true pick-me girl. So I recommend that you start to simplify, clarify, and get to the heart of the situation with yourself, pivot, and get healthy. Take this as an opportunity to look at things differently with open eyes and courage, because it can be hard. You need to figure out what you truly need in order to be content internally first. And obviously you want to sprinkle some of that interaction with other people, but make sure they're healthy people and you're doing healthy things. You don't have to be perfect, but you want to increase the amount of constructive, pro-social activities in your life in order to ground yourself and center yourself in that calm equanimity like I've discussed. Don't be a party girl. Girls that just want to have fun are not the girls that guys want to marry. Keep that in mind. Now, don't forget, if you like this video, if it was of use to you, do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to come back for more videos. I like to talk about lots of things under the umbrella of healthy relationships, gender roles, femininity, masculinity, mental health psychology, and everything in between, basically. Leave me your comments down below as well, because I love to engage in discussion about these topics and to hear from you what you'd like me to talk about. I hope you have a good day. Ciao.